Hey guys, it's Go Khaleesi. Oh, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, thank you. Oh my god. Thanks for coming. I need to make a video. I really wanted to make a video a couple days ago. I've been dying to, but I just couldn't figure out the right topic. That is until I saw YouTuber, not even Emily, make a video about men writing women, and just something about that topic in general. Like, I mean, her video was so funny. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. But just her reacting to it, it just, like, wow. If there's one thing men need to do, is they need to stop writing women. I was shook. I was so shook. And I was like, there's no way. Like, she's just bringing out the craziest ones. I went on that Reddit, that subreddit, whatever you call it, and legit, the first four that I saw were insane. Insane. So I just screenshotted a bunch, and I'm gonna read them because I haven't read them yet. I just was scrolling, like screenshotting a bunch. Let's go. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I got my handy dandy second cellular device. Let's see what we got in store for us today. She would hear sudden tittering laughter from the next aisle, and her back would prickle. Her nipples would go hard and hurtful. Her hands would tighten on the bar of the shopping cart or just on each other. I have a feeling that most of these are going to somehow sneak in a woman's nipples, a woman's breast, how they're bouncing, how they're boobing boastfully. Like, they always do shit like this. And I don't understand why men, when they write women, the only body part they can think about to describe a sudden, like, shock or, like, a sudden, sudden anything is boobs. No goosebumps, no hair standing up, no tingling in, like, your back. No, she was tingling in her boobs. Her boobs were boobing boastfully, and her nipples were getting hard and hurtful. Like, just... Some women, Commander Norton had decided long ago, should not be allowed aboard ship. Weightlessness did things to their breasts that were too damn distracting. It was bad enough when they were motionless, but when they started to move and sympathetic vibration set in, it was more than any warm-blooded male should be asked to take. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Literally, why? Why? I knew all these were going to be mentioning boobs. I knew it. It was bad enough when they were motionless. So even when a woman is just standing there motionless and has breasts, it's already bad for you. You just can't contain yourself. You're over there like this. Auga! Sir, compose yourself. I do not want to know who, like, maybe this person was in character while they were writing it, or maybe that's just how this person felt, but, like, damn! I could see the woman's shoulders and bosom, you can't forget the bosom, existence in the nude. In the midst of what smells, that soft bosom was was still rubbing up against cool material, nestling in lace, and the woman was still feeling her bosom existing in her blouse, thinking, my tits, my lovely fruits, smiling mysteriously, attentive to the blossoming of her breasts, which were tickling her. And then I cried, it's too much. 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 What did I tell you guys? I said boobs, boobing, boastfully, all those B's. Blossoming, bosom. Oh, those are the only two B's. But they said bosom like 4 times. Come on. I just don't understand. It's so sexual. It's so flirting. Like, why? Why? I don't care if this is like a critically acclaimed passage from a story. I don't care if this author has amazing clout. This is just insane to me. This one's gonna be bad. The girl working the counter is a green-haired pixie who looks somewhere between 12 and 35. I'll get back to that. She's wearing sequined antennae that bob up and down when she talks. The grown-up part of my brain imagines that she tears the stupid things off and tosses them in the backseat of her car the moment she finished her shift. The 19-year-old in me wonders if she sometimes wears the antennae when she screws her boyfriend, and what it's like to look up and see her and those sequined balls bobbing up and down over you. Okay. Let's rewind. We started at the narrator not knowing whether this person is 12 or 35. Obviously, they're not 12 because it looks like they're working some type of job. Maybe they are 12, who knows? But 12 to 35 is an insane age range. And then the fact that they immediately go to, I wonder what she does when she's fucking her boyfriend. First of all, she's got green hair and a pixie cut. What makes you think she's got a man and not a missus? It's just so weird. Like, is this how... I don't want to believe that this is how straight guys always think, because that would be too depressing. But this is a bit much. At this point, her interest seems piqued. She moves up a couple of bar stools. I should know then that something's up. A woman like her wouldn't normally look twice at a guy like me. But you don't think like that. You think, maybe this one time you're getting lucky. That maybe you deserve it. Maybe you caught a break. Oh, bullshit, of course. I walk into it like a fucking amateur. She should have the words femme fatale stenciled across her forehead, or enter at your own risks stenciled across her ass. But enter I do. This guy sounds like an incel. Yeah, this guy sounds horrible. I'm scared, honestly. I need this girl, whatever happened after, and why it ends with but enter I do, which, and it sounds like this whole time he's not getting lucky. He's getting unlucky even, but all of a sudden the end is but enter I do. I guess that means he's like gonna go try and flirt with her or whatever, but the enter at your own risk stenciled across her ass is what's really, like, what is going to happen next? I hope she calls the police. A preemptive police call, because you're going to need it. Her with that small smile that always threatened to break her heart. Sweetness and light. And for a moment, she felt a tiny passing sense of sadness, because what lay between her and her son was an absence, a concept of a family broken, a missing father. Charlie. Why did you have to be such a perfect asshole? She rose from the sofa, hearing the plastic crackle under her body, and she tried to get the circulation going in her legs. Sometimes at the age of 35, Martha could feel the body yielding and the bones complaining and the breasts as if they had lives of their own, sagging audibly in the night. Audibly? Okay, I read the rest of that because I thought it was going to get even weirder, but I don't understand the audibly sagging breast. What do you mean by that? Can you just, like, hear them, like, tugging down her skin like a pulley system? I feel like, have breasts been mentioned in every single story, in every single one? No, they haven't been mentioned in every single one. But this is just redonkulous. Except your damn computers. I guess you think I ought to be sorry for you because you think you're hurt. But honestly, I'm not. Her flash of hard resentment shocked him. I know you like to screw me. That's what you'll mostly miss. Why you look so sorry for yourself. But the fact is you never knew or cared what you had. Eyes defiant, she flung the gauzy robe open to show him all the pink perfection he would never have again. Feeling cold and almost nauseated, he stood staring at her hard red nipples till his throat ached and tears began to blind him, because it simply wasn't true. He still loved her as he always had, more than he ever loved anyone, in the only way he could. So this woman knows that you will miss her so much. No, not her. You'll just miss fucking her so much that she flings her robe off, revealing her naked body, her hard red nipples. Just reminds you what you're gonna be missing. This is funny, but also it's kind of a boss move. It's like she already knows, like, that's the only reason that he wants to be with her is because she's fine as fuck. So she's like, this is what you're missing if you walk out that door. And he's like, tears brimming in his eyes. I think at the end he's like, I think at the end he's realizing that he would love her even if she wasn't hot, I guess. He still loved her as he always had, more than he had ever loved anyone, in the only way that he could. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. This one's kind of good. It is unrealistic, but it's really funny. Two giggling girls, both in shorts. Two giggling girls, both in short skirts, both with bouncing breasts, both about 14 years old, flounced past. Anyway, the crumpet's good, Harris smiled to himself. That felt illegal to read. That felt very illegal to read. Does this man need to be in? Because the ending sentence is, anyway, the crumpet's good. Harris smiled to himself. You weren't even... So this conversation is completely different from what you were thinking in your head. Like, this is insane. That's insane. That is so insane. And he's just like, anyway, the crumpet's good. Harris smiled to himself. He's like, Oh, that's even worse. He's thinking about their bouncing boobies when he's smiling to himself. This guy needs to be locked up immediately. Mickey picked at the seam of her uniform as she watched the other girl lean back, her training wheel breasts lifted toward the sky as if it were the most comfortable thing in the world. Mickey leaned back briefly, just to see. It was not. That's funny because the caption on this is she a bicycle? Is she? What do you mean training wheel breasts? And training wheels, those are just something that you try on and then take off when you learn how to ride a bike. You're calling her breasts training wheels. She can't take those off. That is insane to say. And also just so weird. Is this author writing young girls and calling their breasts training wheels? Stop it. The mattress stirred. He heard the strike of her match, felt the heat and the tidal pull of her lips. She was naked, and the urgency of smoking did not disturb her breasts, which were hard and still like turtles. What do you mean by this? Why can't the descriptions be, I don't know, normal? Hard and still like turtles. If a man ever described a woman's breasts as hard and still like turtles, that woman would probably get really mad. So I'm guessing this person is saying that even though she moved so fast to go smoke, her breasts were still hard and stiff and they didn't move. I don't know. I feel like I'm like hurting myself trying to think of what these people mean. Their bones packed into lobes of ivory and petunia. Their tangled hair hanging like ropes of seaweed, nearly to their heels. Their perfect nipples as red as guinea pig eyes. Their squeals, the kind that leave a glow in the dark, not one of them older than the teenage. So not only are we talking about their breasts being, and their nipples in particular being as red as guinea pig eyes. As red as what now? Is the caption. But also, none of them are older than the teenage girl that he messed with back in wherever this place is. It says left in Elfric. So they're young, and their breasts, and they have breasts, and their nipples are as red as guinea pig eyes. Yay! And we need to know that why. Why did you think that this would be a good descriptor anyways? Guinea pig eyes? Guinea pig eyes! Sick. Anyways, that was actually even worse than I thought it was gonna be. In conclusion, straight men writing women, do better. You guys are not doing well so far. That was insane. I can't believe I just read some of these things. I feel like some of it was illegal to read. Definitely most of it was illegal. Let's start there. But wow, like, I knew it was bad, but I did not know it was that bad. But I would definitely do that again, though. It was really fun reading it and making fun of these people. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. I dare you. It would be so funny if you did. Oh my god. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.